Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would show you my desert dry skin dewy foundation routine, base routine. I've got a bit of everything here. I'm going to show you some of my favourite products for my really dry skin, and let's get into it. Also, this video is sponsored by caffeine, but you know, if Monster or Califia Farms ever want to sponsor me, I'm your gal. So let's get into it. So I have already moisturised. Going to start off with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. If you've got dry skin, you need this in your life. It is thick, hydrating, delicious. I love it so much. The only thing is, it is quite scented. So if you are like quite sensitive to scents, it's quite citrusy. But if you're not, give it a go because it's incredible. Now I do tend to double up my primers. I'm going to go in with Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. You can't get Smashbox in the UK anymore, which really upsets me because I love this stuff. So if anybody has any other primer oil recommendations, let me know, because I absolutely love an oil under my makeup. And this one's really great. Again, has got a little bit of a scent to it, but you know, you can see how like glowy and dewy that leaves my skin. And then we're gonna go in with, I would go as far as to say this might be my favourite makeup product ever, Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is 2.5, which is a wee bit dark for me at this time of year, since we are in the depths of winter right now. I know some people just put this on the high points of their face, but I literally slap it everywhere. Then I'm going to take my dose of lashes. I think this is the Baddie Blender, I think it's called. It's basically the same shape as the Cocoa by Chloe marshmallow sponge, but I really like this one. Got it in my advent calendar and I'm a big fan. Next up, we're going to do foundation. This is my current favourite. It's the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. This is Gobi, which is not quite as good a shade match for me as, what's it called? The really pale pink one. Can't remember. I'll leave it below, but this one's a little bit more yellow, but still a nice shade match for me. I'm going to do a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I wear like 4 pumps of foundation. I'm just going to whack this on. This is my favourite Nars foundation at the moment, but basically this, the Radiant Longwear or the Sheer Glow are all perfect for my skin type. Just really glowy, healthy looking, sits really beautifully over the primer oil. As you can see, again, it is just so healthy, so hydrated, so glowy looking. We're going to do Kvd Good Apple Concealer. I really want to try the new liquid foundation of this because this concealer, again, amazing for dry skin. I have heard that the foundation is a little bit drying, but I think with the primer oil, it's probably going to be absolutely fine. And with how like hydrated I make my skin before I do my makeup, I'm hoping that it'll work really nicely. So that's definitely something that I will hopefully hopefully be picking up in the next couple of weeks. Now, powder wise, I went through a really long phase of not wearing any powder, but this is HUDA Easy Bake powder. And what I do is I take my little Dose of Lashes powder puff and I will literally dip it so it's got the tiniest little bit on it, and then I'll blow it up and I literally just press this directly under my lash line just to stop any creasing. It's a really nice smoothing powder. I just don't need powder over the rest of my face. It's just too much. Every now and again, if I'm going on like a night out, I'll do like in between my eyebrows and a little on the tip of my nose, but other than that, this is why it takes me like 4,000 years to finish a loose powder, because I use the tiniest amount. The way I do my cheek products these days tends to be in doubles. So we're going to start off with bronzer. We're going to do HUDA Beauty, what you call tantour. This is light. This is one of my favourite products ever. You can see the dent in there. It's pretty significant. This is a Made by Mitchell MF1, and we're going to take that. It's like a little rounded brush, and I'm going to press this into my cheekbones, also just above, because you guys got a moon face, so we're just going to press it just above. And then I'm going to take my sponge, I'm going to use the pointed end, I'm going to squeeze it like that, and then I'm just going to blend that. This is just, oh, I freaking love this product. By far the best cream bronzer I have in my collection. I love the Say one, but I think this just tops it. It's just a little sort of thicker and creamier, whereas the Say is more like a balmy. Gonna do cream blush and highlight first. So this is Made by Mitchell Blursh in a Shy Boy. And we're gonna do a Melissa. What are you? I don't think it has a number. It's the Melissa Jade half green one. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to dab most of the product off on my hand. And I'm going to put that up here. I love a Shy Boy, but it's super pigmented. And then just blend in again with my sponge. Such a pretty shade. It's like the perfect, like, rosy, wintry, like, I've just come out of the cold shade. Perfect. And then we're going to do Champagne Spray from Made by Mitchell. This is the Blush Light. It's like a really pretty champagne-y highlighty colour. I'm actually just going to take that on my fingers, rub it together so they're nice and warm, and I'll literally just pat this onto the tops of my cheekbones, just so my highlight's got something to stick to. I mean, this is like gorgeous in itself. Like, you could definitely not do the powder products I put on top, but I just like to make sure that everything lasts a really long time. So we're going to do bronzer powder first. This is by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in light medium. Big fluffy brush. And we're going to go around the perimeters of the face with this. Sometimes I will do cream bronzer on my forehead as well. Sometimes I just tend to stick to doing the cream bronzer on my cheeks, and then a little bit of just normal powder bronzer so it doesn't get too intense on my forehead. That is that one. Blush. Love this one. This is MAC Warm Soul. To be honest, when it does come to sort of blush and cheek products, things do change. You know, like I'll use different blushes or different bronzers, but the sort of process is the same. I'll do a cream laid up with a powder. And I love a glowy blush, which is why I love Warm Soul so much. It's like a mineralized blush. It just gives a real nice glow. And then highlighter, I'm currently loving Double Gleam from MAC. That's the mineralized, no, not mineralized, extra dimension skin finish. It's like a pinky gold. And this is my favourite highlighter brush. It's a Morphe 438. I'm just going to pop that on the tops of the cheekbones. Tiny bit on the nose. And I love it a little bit just above the arch of my brow, just to add a real bit of glow. Then spray, so everything is settled in. This is the Too Faced Prime Set Refresh Hangover 3-in-1 spray. Another one that smells quite strongly. This one is quite coconutty, but I love this for just really settling my makeup in. If I want to use a long-lasting spray, I will use either Urban Decay All-Nighter or Benefit Professional Super Setter, but this one's a really beautiful one for sort of just melting everything into the skin. So that is everything for today. That is my dewy skin routine. I love this. Like, even without any brows, without any eyes, without any lips, it is beautiful. Just so glowy, so hydrated. It's perfect for every day. It's really nice and long lasting. Obviously, if you are like more oily, you probably want to powder a bit more, do a heavier duty setting spray. But for my dry skin, this is just perfect. I love this look so much. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's been a little bit quicker than normal, so I hope you don't mind that. But other than that, I've been Coleoftheball, you've been fabulous, and I'll see you next time. Bye.